go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, I know where I come from, nigga. Yeah, I know what I've been through, huh? Sad away some of my own time. Look back to that told you so. I done got my own shit. Look back to that told you so. Said I got my own shit. Look, bitch. I done came a long way from grinding, really, I ain't really had shit. Now you been to me shining, prime time, bitch. Y'all up on my dick. Cause you know I'm ballin', JJ ready coming up that pig. Sack, pick up and I'm arm up, and Mike Dick is about to go. Look, bitch, it's.
What would be a typical day for Danny Brown when you come back to Detroit?
Oh, I love coming home because this is where I live at. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I miss my cat, I miss my girlfriend, you know? So when I come home, I just want to be able to just relax. The last time I performed here, Detroit was the lowest selling show we had that entire tour. I never really got the respect. Nobody care about what I'm talking about, you know? But I feel like when I make the music that I make, it's not for that time anyway. I still feel like I never grew up. Never really had the real responsibilities of being an adult, you know? Until I really became a rapper, and then it was easy because, you know, I was a rapper. My 20s was fucked up, though, you know what I'm saying? Take 3 drops of that shit a day, you're gonna live to see 108.
For detoxification process? Oh my God. So you're like taking in weed and detoxing at the same time?
Intestinal cleanser?
Respiratory supplement?
I mean, just take it easy.
I live every day like it's my last, because any given day, people might not care about what Danny Brown's saying or want to hear me rap anymore. Because it was a time where people didn't care about me rapping. I always wanted to be this rap star. This been a character been in my head since I was 7. You had to be a certain type of way to come out of Detroit and be a rapper. Do anything that the cliche rapper would be expected to do. And at that time, I was just saying stuff that I thought other people would like. I wasn't being Danny Brown, because I still was making music that I thought people would like.
Used to get domed up by crackheads.
I was living with my girlfriend. We had an apartment, and I was selling weed. It was that kind of thing where you're I want to be a rapper, but every night I'm fucking praying God to help me pay my rent type of thing, you know?
Listen for the dope. I know my baby mama better not call no more.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't really have any confidence to even make music in that sense.
I've been drawing since I can remember, and I just wanted to make a story about someone that really inspired me, and I thought Danny Brown was a perfect person. I listened to his music all the time, and I thought, who better to make a comic about? I listened to a lot of Danny Brown music to get inspired and just think about all the things that I could incorporate into the comic. When you listen to it, it does make you uncomfortable in a way, but at the same time, it's very real, and which is kind of something rare these days. It was such a breath of fresh air to hear someone that has self-doubts. I've seen Danny change through his lyricism has changed, and even just he just becomes, I think, more open. He becomes more of an open book, especially on XXX. He just becomes almost like this tragic story of getting older.
Why do you think people love XXX so much?
It's about desperation. I mean, or it's not, it's just about having your back against the wall and being you know, it's just all or nothing. I don't know where if it don't work, then what the fuck?
Fucking freezing. that shit? You don't feel that shit in TV land? God damn. This is fucking... God damn. God damn, man. This is dreaming of a white Christmas, man.
You be flowing?
Yeah, a little something like that, man. I be trying, man.
Shit, I'm on the same page, man.
Be trying, man. You know?
Yeah, I ain't know where I was gonna be in 3 years. That was like the worst time of my life. And I didn't really care about living.
Danny's the type of person where he like bottles up how he feels. I know he was fucked up, like we literally had $0.
I know this ain't shit.
I know that you disagree with me. I think that you are not an unreasonable...
You said that there were times in your career when you didn't fully believe in yourself.
Everybody has those moments, those ups and down times. And I guess I use my down times a little more productive than others, probably. So when I'm down, I do kind of use my music as like therapy, so it comes out a lot of time. After a while, I knew I couldn't do nothing else, and I knew this is what I wanted to do. So I knew at the end of the day, I would do this if I wasn't getting paid for it. So what's the difference?
The hybrid, smoking a papaya that give you niggas bronchitis. What you write is all vagina.
Take me through the recording process for Triple X.
That's pretty much when I really first started doing Adderall all the time, kind of. And I would just, every night at like 10 p.m., I'll take Adderall, and I'll just sit there, and whatever I can come up with, I come up with. I wasn't trying to make a project to get a record deal. I wasn't trying to make a project for somebody that didn't understand it to like it. And that's just how I was.
You don't know what a track wagon is. It's where people carry scraps. Hot water heaters, radiators, gutters, everything.
Triple X took 8 hours to record. All those songs was one take.
We recorded Triple X in 2 nights, literally 2 nights. The last song which I produced called 30, he was going nuts in the booth, like our hairs were rised up on our arms. We were like, what the fuck? It gives me chills when I still listen to it.
I never learned to rap, always knew how. Ever since a nigga 8, knew what I would do now. When I turned 28, they're like, what you gonna do now? And now a nigga 30. So I don't think you heard me that the last 10 years, I've been so fucking stressed. Tears in my eyes, let me get this off my chest. The thoughts of no success got a nigga chasing death. Doing all these drugs over OD, your next Triple X.
But Hennessy will be gone quick tonight. I already know. My family and my crew. Nothing is never enough. It's an ounce of weed and 2 pips of liquor. By tomorrow, that shit gonna be gone. Yeah, I don't know. We got a problem, I think, with that. I'm about to go, baby. I'm about to go. This shit gonna get ratchet, man.
I'm talking about the back, it's the blunt rotation. Nah, man, I catch you coming off that OG aroma and my brain going
I'm gonna stick my toe in this bitch or I'm jumping in the pool. Most of the time I jump in the pool when it's time for some shit to go down. Cannon bomb style.
I look at the people that can do this shit without drugs. Cause like, how do you do it?
It's like stage fright. I just going on stage in front of a whole bunch of people. I think just like being at school, had to do the school play type shit, just being nervous like that, like just going up in front of people.
How the fuck are you fucking with? Wanna be in the dirt like a cat smith? Activist, I'm an activist. Wanna smack a bitch, but I'm like a pimp. Long as gotta eat like the shrimp. Go in, then bring it back. She go in, then bring it back. Then make that booty go clap, clap. Ain't no way I'm a snake with a work. Run my make how when it's on fire. Can't buy murder, it's a whole nother story. But I nightmare when see me take these shit. When it's in house, how they start slipping. When it's in time, how they start living. Y'all niggas tripping, y'all better fall back. I'm a little dog, make it go clap, clap. Ain't no time to be playing. Space champagne, we have what I'm saying. Exhale, cuss when I breathe on the mic. Every time I rap like a diamond high. Drop the lights when I drop the chill. Call that bus, ain't color blue cloud. I'm just trying to say bring it back. Drop it down and go clap, clap. Wet that work, we make it twerk. Done and that, man, how we shake it. The pot you up, your name feel like hook. Now you go berserk. I just wanna see her shake it, shake it. That's like that, just break it, stick it out. Bring it back, make that booty go clap, clap. Yeah. Got that tell you, break it. Yeah.
This is the prehistoric forest right now, as you can tell by my homie T back there. Danny Brown, I was so intrigued by him. I was like, who is this guy? What is he about, you know? And I listened to his music and it challenged me to open my mind because it didn't sound right to me at first. I was like, what is this? You know, I don't get it. Somebody like Danny Brown, generally out here, you don't really hear about him at all. It's just like 2,000 people, town, fucking trucks, beer, tractors, and incest. Thank God for an internet connection. I can break the fuck out of that, you know? It's crazy how cultured one can become by properly utilizing an internet connection.
Oh, yeah.
I'm poor as hell. Like, you know, I don't have the option to get out of here. So it's just like hanging out with people, doing drugs with those people. And I guess that's kind of how I like to live my life in the extremes, you know? I like to either be all the way up or all the way down. Yeah, this is one of the more recent ones I wrote. Somebody like Danny Brown, he's just being himself and he's being honest about everything he feels and he's explaining his struggle to us completely. You know, with excess, it brings about negativity regardless. The album Triple X, imagine like all the people that it's helped. He's expressing the negativity, therefore creating positivity through it.
But the first time I went to London, I was supposed to go meet up with the streets. But this is the first time I've seen Molly in powder form. I never saw this before. So me and Skylar had it. I licked my finger and I did it. But when I did lick my finger and hit it, it started dissolving all of it.
Wow.
So now we freaking out, like, oh, we fucking us, and we just hit it all up. The next thing I know, one of the homies was like, okay, what's up, can I get some of that Molly? We're like, oh man, we did all that. He's like, you guys did the whole ground, man. We're like, yeah, and then he's like, man, you're gonna be fucked. Go to stage and get there, we can't see, he's so fucked up, he can't even see his computer. He like, he trying to play it. So, but it's the most turned up show we ever played. brothers got me fucked up. The nigga name is King Cooper, right? And the princess, she in the castle. That's the princess. 2 plumbers come through, kill all his kids, kill him, and take the bitch. At the end of the day, you playing with the villains. You're not playing with the good guy. King Cooper was in this mansion, minding his own business. Mario was like a rapist. I've been out of Detroit for 3 years, bro.
We gonna get some sleep, man. We're gonna be fucked up, man.
All right, where y'all
We
play
haven't
tomorrow?
had sleep for
Where y'all at
days.
tomorrow?
Montreal.
I'm here like a possum.
That nigga sounds just like what he said that.
I'm so fucking awesome. I'm so fucking awesome. I took a Xanax and I crushed all that hash up into like 5 blunts. And I smoked 5 blunts and I was high for 2 days.
That hash powerful.
Like it was 2 days, I couldn't wake up. Like, I was like, every time I think I was
Was there a lot of pressure after Triple X? Did
Hell
you feel
yeah.
that pressure? We
Hell
explained
yeah.
that.
The only problem I had then was that I wasn't a rapper. Now I'm a rapper and I have a way longer list of products than just wanting to be a rapper now. You get what I'm saying? And it goes back into the same thing. Now you turn back to drugs again to help you get through all this shit. So it's the same thing. It's like a cycle with me now.
Detroit, what the fuck's up in this motherfucker? Cruising. We all should be smoking and drinking. Drinking and smoking. Smoking and drinking. Drinking and smoking. Go! Smoking and drinking. We be smoking and drinking. I get away to escape. I smoke this good to the face. I get away. I think I need to pray. Please, I need to help again. To the many pills, I think I am my heart beating. Taking up with those chances, honey backwards, up in that Grammy. I blow on that pot up, make sound like a wet thumb zannies. Stress floor to get away. Hope these products just get away. Right around my face, I ignore it every day. I be smoking and drinking. We be smoking and drinking. We be smoking and drinking. We be smoking and drinking. I don't know what y'all be thinking. Space to roll another stinking. Big blood size of pinky pouring out. I don't know what y'all be thinking. Smoking, drinking, smoking, and that other we slow motion. Smoking and drink. Drinking and smoking. We be smoking and drinking. We be smoking and drinking. We be smoking and drinking. Make some motherfucking noise in this bed.
My favorite Danny Brown song is I Will. It's so fucking funny. It's something that you can just put on and just laugh and dance to. That's why I like it so much. It's just so funny. Take it off, baby, bend over, let me see it. You're looking for a real pussy eater, I can be it. Quit playing with me, girl, and bring it over here. And climb over my face, put that pussy on my beard. After high school, my friend Ray, and he got me into Danny Brown. I was always just really curious as a kid, but I never really started art until like high school. These are just a few paintings I've done. I'm not a big partier. I'm more of like an introvert. My mom has been dealing with alcoholism for about a decade. I think it made me a lot more depressed, like going through my youth and adolescence and stuff, just because I kept everything bottled up. So with Danny, I can definitely relate to his introspective side. My depression, it comes and goes. I use therapy when I need to, and artwork most of the time. Music helps me the most.
You've said that you've done drugs out of depression. Speak more about that struggle that you've had.
I think it was just a way that I was raised and being around my family. Like, most of my aunts and my uncles, like, they all been addicted to heroin ever since I could remember. When I started sipping lean and drinking lean, it was almost like it was the exact same thing that my family was doing with doing heroin. And it was like, it was a real bad state. I could say drugs influenced a lot of my music. I've created a lot of great songs, you know, on drugs.
Fuck yeah, that's right.
Who's singing with me? 25 bucks, mama, braid your hair. Sit on the porch, she ain't do it on the stairs. Bring your hair out and you wanna get it twisted. That's really nice, nigga, that's how we was living. 25 bucks, mama, braid your hair. Sit on the porch, she ain't do it on the stairs. Bring your hair out and you wanna get it twisted. Say that's really nice, nigga, that's how we was living.
Now get out. If I dig with my knees, if I grind down my teeth, I know from the attic of me, from the bottoms of please, from the wayward is.
Arthritis on her finger, couple turner in her wrist, but the feet of kids at night, sit between her lips and twist. Why she listen to the audience, I was smoking bogey. Girlfriend gossip about homegirl story. Girlfriend worry cause it's hot in a hurry. See the same being or a cemetery worry. My reply, do her best, but it's still rough. Keep the kids out the street. Doing hair in the house, ain't putting out. Daddy in and out, and who turned that? Niggas turn the house, you stepping on that bag. Extra hot, take a rat in the bag. Fuck a choice, lever, trying to get that part straight. Jam with the perm, and I'm scratch all day. Black on the stove with the food and that bowl. Say that's something they know. Trapped in a trap, in a double, like forget. Wanna see me dead or I'm locked in a brother. Shut up with that bitch, I like they add up. Fucked up, nigga, try.
Oh, I'm so scared, man. Like, if y'all niggas fuck this up, these niggas ain't got one chance. I feel like they get one chance, they gonna score. But people think rap easy for sure. It has became like basketball, like any sport. Everybody get out there and do it. Like, we all go out there on the court and play basketball. Now they look at rap like that now. If you're gonna make it in rap, it ain't gonna take no damn money. You gotta have a passion for it. You gotta wanna do it without no intent on making money.
Oh! Oh!
Come on!
Ah!
Arsenal attacking now. They like, nigga, we running.
Double,
y'all
double,
up.
double. I never lose when Jersey is on.
But what is your daily routine?
I get up at like 5 in the morning, drink some coffee and shit. Write. Like I said, I smoke about 5 blunts during that time. After that, eat, play the video game for a minute, watch some internet bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Have another ill session.
Niggas just come to me, yeah, they think they show a lot. And that's what's up. Kinda fucked up. Now I do it way more than I used to.
I look at it like most people, they go to the studio all day and they sit there and they make songs all day and try to figure out how to make that hit or whatever. And that's just pretty much like if you worked at McDonald's, you making like McNugget records, you know? Have me hot. A lot of times I can have a beat that I love to death and I want to write a song to this and I try but it don't work. And then I get a beat that's probably not all that or probably not the best beat in the world, but you know, it just strikes an emotion somewhere. Next thing I know, words just start appearing, but it sounds right. I'm like, that's right, I can feel it.
I guess the biggest challenge is second guessing yourself, you know? Because, you know, I write songs all the time and I might be like, man, it's whack.
So with me, I take all this time. Look, it take me forever to find a beat that I want to write to. Then it's gonna take me forever to come up with the first couple of lines. And then after that, it's like some damn near I'm just splashing the paint on it. After that, it's just done quick. First take, everything is done. I capture the emotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm documenting what I'm going through, just almost like a time capsule. I wanted somebody to be able, 10 years later, 20 years later, be able to pick those records up. Be like, damn, they was going through the same shit we was going through.
When them guns come out and them shots ring out, you know what they about. Watch what they say. Watch what they do.
And being in Detroit and just seeing what you see every day, it affects the soundscape. I can't record the kind of music I want to make being nowhere else.
He just put all those elements together, man, like taking Detroit and just, you know, the elements of Detroit being techno, rock, you know what I'm saying, and hip-hop, and just clashing them together, man. Brilliant, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is the Danny Brown toy. Styling, throwing up that Bruiser set, you know what I'm saying?
Bruiser Brigade, let's go! When my bruisers set up in this bitch, let's party, nigga. Hands up, man. Yeah. 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 Bruiser! That's my crap.
Bruiser is much more like, it's just a crew, it's like homies, it's like family. And we just here to, you know, help each other.
Real Detroit shit right here.
We learned how to rap being around each other, you know what I'm saying? Because we came up together. Dopehead, he been with me forever. That's my cousin, so he's like my number one homie.
That guy's like a meteor just fell out the sky and he just wiped himself up like and just laughed like, ah! And he was just here like, what up, everybody? And they're like, Danny here. Like, you didn't even know his name. He was like, Danny here. Like, what up, bro? Like, I think it's crazy, man.
They watching them soccer games. We drunk as fuck, nigga. We bumping what?
And Zalupras is just a kid that I met through Twitter. Like, he put out a mixtape, and I thought the tape was great. And then we ended up meeting and just clicked.
He just took me in like a little brother. Like, he had a big influence on me as far as like growing up to be a man, you know what I'm saying? Like teaching me discipline and like I'd be stuck on some shit like, I hit him up like, Brown, what would you do if, you know?
Do you want to hear a story about Danny Brown? The first time I think that I ever saw Danny Brown out and about was, this is where I'm gonna fail to smoke this joint because it's, oh wait, we got it, a little bit of love. I walked in, was at the bar, and I looked over and Danny's at the bar and he's got bills in his hands and he's like fucking bouncing around trying to get the bartender's attention. She's just like fucking breaking up ice and she just looks over and then just keeps breaking up ice. And I'm sitting at the bar like, that's fucking Danny Brown, and Danny Brown can't get a drink in Detroit. I was like, that's the most Detroit shit I've ever seen.
What's your relationship like to Detroit?
I mean, I love Detroit. I just know, I know how Detroit is, you know? You know, you've been somewhere so long. You know somebody. Everybody got that relative that you know what they'll do if you put them in a certain situation, but you still love them. And that's what Detroit is for me. Like, I know what it's like. I know what can happen. I know the type of situation it is, but I love it.
Does it ever feel like being in a relationship with like an abusive spouse?
No, because it don't abuse me.
Abuse a lot of other people.
Yeah, I don't let it abuse me. You know, that's what I say. I know what it do. So you gotta know how to treat it, and that's the way I treat it. I treat it with respect.
The reality is this place has been neglected. There's absurd amounts of creativity in places like that. I'm not one of those people that believe you have to make good art through suffering, but it's a good ingredient. I think any artist that puts Detroit on the map in any positive way is good because I fucking love this place. And it's like, it's famous for being bad. So like, fuck that. Danny's much bigger than Detroit. He's a figure in what the music industry is now. People don't look to the labels. They don't look to these like corporate figures guiding them to what pop is. They look to artists, the actual artist, because it's about Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and fucking chiseling into their lives and knowing them and relating to them and being human. Being exposed, being naked, that's what people they want. They want that shit. They want you to break down in front of them. They want you to drunk tweet a whole fucking thing of fuck everything. This is what's actually happened to me.
Was there a moment where the partying caught up with you?
A few times.
You seem like you take care of yourself more now.
I'm getting older, man. I can't do the same thing I could do 10 years ago, you know? Because all the partying and shit will catch up to you. I want to make it to 50. I want to be old.
I'm 33. I still feel 13 around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at over here? I remember when I was just like y'all. I was a kid.
Alexa, Wikipedia Danny Brown.
Daniel DeWant Sewell, better known by his stage name Danny Brown, is an American hip-hop recording artist from Detroit, Michigan.
Alexa, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chuck about 700 pounds of wood on a good day with the wind at his back.
I'm from the internet. My career started on the internet. That's where I'm from. I was on it as soon as it came out, like 99, like, you know what I'm saying? Using Web Zero free trials and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of my friends, they don't know shit about the internet. The niggas thought I was weird. Now that's the majority of way people meet now. So I was progressive back then, like I knew what was up. Now everybody, I met that person on Facebook. We met on Twitter, you know? Now it's normal for people to meet on the internet. I was doing it when it was creepy. Like, what? You met a girl off the internet? Are you crazy? Well, it changed. The whole scene has changed. The way Twitter and the internet is, like, so while some person, like a person that's been a fan of my music since, like, way back before I had a blue check or something, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I've known and conversed with this person, so I feel like they kind of like my friend. Like, there's a lot of people on Twitter that I know from Twitter and I met in real life from Twitter and just being fans of me. Like, you the homie, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's tight. So, I don't know. I never really feel like it's weird. I feel like it's kind of tight to me, you know? I don't feel like I got fans, I feel like I got homies.
But at the end of the day, I want them to grow with me, and I want them to learn from the music that I'm making.
Drugs can be a bitch, man. Like, it's so great, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, they're so great. Fuck you, I love everything. It's like, whoa, take it easy, man. You're like, yeah, I should take it easy. Sucks needing drugs to fucking function. It sucks so bad. Oh, I'm so dead.
Dude, I got these carrots.
Dead as fuck. Look at that suit though, that's dope. Some of Danny's lyrics, like, they just make you feel like you're not alone in the struggle you're going through.
The thoughts all cloudy in the marijuana sky, but it started raining Molly. It got me feeling sorry while I'm feeling on myself.
It's incredible to feel alone and then to have something brought to you that takes that loneliness away. It's like the beauty that just a simple lyric can bring about in one's life. It blows my mind. You know, I'm not the only one that deals with all these heart-wrenching emotions, you know. I can relate to him on his addictions and how he's trying to deal with his addictions, and he captures it so well. And through that, he's helped like infinite amounts of people. I'm very looking forward to going into rehab. And hopefully by the time I'm done with rehab, I won't even want to get high anymore. You know, like hopefully I won't even like need it. You know, and that's like the power that I'm hoping to find within myself in rehab.
It's a terrible feeling to think that you're not good. You look at your own stuff and it really looks very ordinary. I had that, I can't be better, why am I not better? And to hear someone else feeling the exact same really inspires me to just be a better artist myself. My dreams 10 years from now is, I guess, just be recognized for my craft, kind of in the same way as what Danny craved throughout his life.
A lot of times I used to be not as confident as I am now. Good? Chill.
The mirrors make you turn.
I know for a fact there was a time in my life where I didn't feel I had nothing to live for, and I didn't really care about living. But at the end of the day, I still have a lot of young fans.
Popping bottles like
It gets to the point where it's like, can I make music without drugs? I know that at the end of the day, I'm a songwriter and I was born that, so drugs doesn't make or break my songs.
Man, shit, nigga, you crazy with the furrow. No, I see you.
What time you about to go on?
Hey.
What time
Like me making dip, I made that sober. And I was like, the crowd is going to go fucking crazy off this shit.
This is my party right now. I'm partying with my family right now in Detroit. I just want to say that I love every last one of y'all motherfuckers. Thank y'all motherfuckers for coming out. Let's go. Chug that down, but I think I name it somehow. And I can't sound like I'm confident. Fuck that nigga, put me that right. Drunk too much, now better throw up in a hotel bathroom set. Bitch, I'm black, I'm silly. Can't believe that I'm even moving. I'm having a Molly, we about to go party. I don't know what I'm doing. If I dip, you dip, I dip. If I dip, you dip. If I dip, you dip, I dip. If you dip, I dip. If you dip, I dip, you dip. Molly. If I dip, you dip. If I dip, you dip. Drake, I up the change, trying to tell my face. Then the days on the hands up in the place. Running out your bitch, while I'm grinding out my teeth. Don't give a grind, get fucked. Right now you're down from me. I'm low, I'm sooty. Can't believe that I even moving. I'm having a Molly, we about to go party. I don't know what I'm doing. If I dip, you dip. If I dip, you dip, I dip. If I dip, you dip. If I dip, you dip, I dip. If you dip, I dip. If you dip, I dip, you dip. Molly. If I dip, you dip. She licking up my index. Before that, she been wet. Licking up her best friend. But it's like me what the side say. Guess what, bitch, you ain't done yet. like it. Now a place full of undress. Molly make her feel good. Fellow, we can't explain. IBS, we got some problems, so bitch, let's kill that pain. I'm blood, I'm suited. Can't believe that I even move it. I'm a happy girl, Molly, I'm about to go party. Don't know what I'm doing.
Dip by dip, you dip. Dip by dip, you dip by dip. Dip by dip, you dip. Dip by dip, you dip by dip. Dip, you dip by dip. Dip, you dip by dip, you dip.
Molly.
Dip by dip, you dip. Dip by dip, you dip by dip.
Detroit, I love y'all motherfuckers. Detroit, make some motherfucking noise.
Take some of that water, son. Got it in the water on it.
Fuck. Tonight, I didn't see the same faces that I would see at a normal hip-hop functions. I saw a few. That from back in the day, you know? For the most part, I saw kids, you know? That's the next generation right there. And that's tight. So I'm with that.
Watch who you round. Gotta watch they mouth. When them guns come out and them shots ring out, you know what they about. Watch what they say. Watch what they do. When a hook come around, them kids come down, they'll tell on you. It's snakes in the grass getting trapped by rodents. Potent, we smoking, I leave you choking. Hoping you focus so dogs they notice. For a flashlight when you're off like roaches. Hop in a boat, you become for focus. Nose longer song, maybe a bike go boating. Lightning bolts rip through your torso. Rain and blood after that thunder. Mama crying, children wonder. But this is the life that we all succumb to. Make a nigga wanna go and cut his phone off. Cop kill a nigga every day like protocol. Watch the TV, turn on the news. Make a nigga feel like he listen to blues. In the hood with that arm and hammer. Getting them pampers for baby mama. Up flick the sweet and the slammer. Now your baby raised by another man, bruh. Cure for cancer, cure for AIDS. Make a nigga wanna stay on tour for days. Everywhere you go, gotta keep that too. Cause you don't wanna end up happening to you. So everywhere you go, gotta keep that too. Cause you don't wanna end up happening to you. Today. I say you never know when your time to go. I say you never know when your time to go. So damn right, I today. I say you never know when your time to go. I say you never know when your time to go. So damn right, I today. I say you never know when your time to go. I say you never know when your time to go. So damn right, I today. I say you never know when your time to go. I say you never know when your time to go. So damn right, I today. Gotta watch these niggas. Better watch these niggas. For a little bit of crumbs when you're trapped in the slums, they'll pop you, nigga. Watch where you go. Watch where you at.